The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Miami Dolphins. I'm Kate. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
Well, I got to believe, Kate, that those touchdowns a week ago in that wild card round, both of them through the air, going to give this quarterback and this offense a little bit more confidence to do the same today.
This one's out to Noel, left side. And he gets back to the line, but no more. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 23-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he's brought down after a short gain. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Making the call himself. And this is brought to a stop at let's say the 34-yard line there. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Achane up the middle. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. It's Achane on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the draw, this is Johnson. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And the Broncos corral it! Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
Kate, the type of game he had last week is not supposed to happen in the postseason. You don't get a lot of 4-touchdown efforts in the playoffs. The rest of us, I think we're all expecting a little regression this week against an even tougher defense, but he's not. He's trying to carry that momentum into an encore performance.
A gain of 12. First down, Denver.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
On the play. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 33.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get 22 out of that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's another Broncos first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Brings up second and 9.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Into traffic, complete. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
That one splits the uprights, and the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper. Broncos going nickel here, third down.
Third and 5.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
14 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal.
To second and goal at the 9-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Brought in. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Number 82.
Just a yard away on 3rd and goal. Here's the jumbo package. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play.
They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it. That's a
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
A gain of 12 yards.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Dolphins got it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack and that play was a masterpiece.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Completed over the middle. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins parlay the turnover into a lead. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14. Broncos 7.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Denver set to take the field on offense. And nothing to show from their last drive except, well, we did see a couple of short tempers, Brock. Not happy to have fumbled away that series.
Now, fumbles are one of those mistakes, Kate, you don't get a lot of grace for in the NFL. Just one in a game is too many. Got to find a way to protect the rock.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They start out with a 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And they should be well rested. They were only out there for one play. Last drive, and they found the end zone. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking in the air here. He's got a man left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Achane, a 1st down carry. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
2nd and 10, back to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. Got his man. This is Noel. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. They'll run here, following the penalty. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll throw it. This is complete to Noel. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Broncos' 9-yard line.
They're throwing it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Big moments here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. It's a 38-yard look here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Shoots away from 1. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from him on the road in the postseason. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Well,
think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
McCarthy to throw it. Cut out left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now it's McCarthy. Brought in right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
41-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Finds his fullback. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down.
Straight ahead. Here's Dobbins. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. And a tackle made by Princely Umemi-Allen.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
17 yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Working now from the gun. He's got it over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Complete to
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at that 18-yard line.
They'll give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos face a 4-point deficit. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game.
17. Broncos 14.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Miami offense headed out there now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
10 yards.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's good for Dolphins. First down.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. All set to go now from the 35. Back now, pressure coming. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. We'll drop this down to Achane. And then take him down right along the 30. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. For a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Intended for Jalen Noel. Incomplete. John Day Karen on the coverage.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Looking slant route, complete. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down for points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hanson. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the 2nd half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. Up the sideline to the 45. And he's brought down at the 44. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Fits it through the middle. And they get this down to the 28. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 16 yards. And a Broncos first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Brings up third down and
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Into traffic, complete. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
He finds it beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 7. First down, Denver.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The kick by Lutz is good. And it cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points and able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But
has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 9-point advantage. I should know this by now, Rob. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong in the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First call here coming from the shotgun. Running left, it's Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
First down.
Pickup of 12 on that play.
At the 37-yard
And it's going to be first down, Denver. New set of downs from 37. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
37-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On target to Dobbins. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Marvin Mims. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 43.
McCarthy looking to throw. It's his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 33.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
It's a give here for Dobbins. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. It's a gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Brings up second down.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That's a pickup of 9.
9 yards.
And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Broncos first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Broncos.
A give to Dobbins. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion move.
He takes it, and they're going to score a touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the third. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game.
Broncos 24.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. He won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Coming up to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Third down from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. They'll run on first down with Dobbins. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now it's McCarthy. Catch made over the middle. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. We could be witnessing the end of their playoff run. Third down here, need 8 on the play. They'll air it out on third. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Big gain downfield. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
And the Broncos first down.
This is Dobbins. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Broncos first down.
Running it again with Dobbins. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Offense is set, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Brought in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Going after tries goodbye lots. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead.
Broncos 31, Dolphins 27.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
For the Broncos.
Brings in the kick at the 9. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
Brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and...
They'll go play action. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
To number 37. A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. They try to set the screen. Dobbins. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. I wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds the in route, complete. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Yards on the play. And the Dolphins, 1st down.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's tackled for no gain.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Mitchell again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
At the 21-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Gain on the play.
They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The give to the fullback. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Completed to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. New set of downs from the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Throw left side, complete. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. McCarthy on the sneak. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Mitchell up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Again, this is Mitchell. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's 4th down.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Broncos holding a 4-point lead. On now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Miami offense headed out there now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
To number 83.
Here he is to throw. It is cut left side. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We'll look to throw it. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
37. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And they'll spike it here and leave us with 45 seconds to go. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds his back complete. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And we're down to 31 seconds after he clocks it. Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
He finds it beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And with 4 seconds left, they get up there and clock it. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Here he goes. One final shot. And they win it. They win it. It's a touchdown. No time left. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And their run through the playoffs has reached the penultimate stop on the tracks. The conference championship game.